A simple practice can bring great benefits, if done properly. People all over the world suffer from stress, fatigue, and burnout, but it seems the Japanese are particularly affected by these issues. Despite being a safe and economically developed country, Japan consistently maintains a high suicide rate. There's even a specific word in Japanese, karoshi, to describe death from overwork and stress. That's why mental well-being is taken seriously here, and new ways to combat stress are constantly being explored. One of them is Shinrin-yoku. Shinrin-yoku is a Japanese practice of meditative walks in the forest. The term was coined in 1982 by Japan's Ministry of Agriculture. Literally, Shinrin-yoku translates to forest bathing. The agency proposed the practice to residents as a way to reduce stress and improve health. Unlike a regular outing in nature, Shinrin-yoku involves mindfulness and engaging all the senses during a walk. This immersion in the environment is meant to help restore energy and achieve inner harmony. The idea of Shinrin-yoku aligns with the principles of Shintoism and Buddhism, Japan's two major religions. Both view the forest as a sacred place and regard the human connection to nature as inseparable. Today, Shinrin-yoku is part of Japan's national health program. There are more than 60 certified forest therapy sites in the country, and a forest therapy society promotes these mindful walks. How exactly does Shinrin-yoku benefit your health? First, in the short term, forest bathing reduces levels of cortisol and adrenaline, lowers heart rate and blood pressure, and increases parasympathetic nervous system activity. All this helps reduce anxiety and stress and improves conditions like cardiovascular diseases and depression. Second, during a walk, we inhale phytoncides, biologically active substances released by plants. These help strengthen the immune system. Japanese researchers found that after a 3-day trip to the forest, participants had a 50% increase in natural killer cells in their blood, the cells that protect the body from infections and cancer. Third, even brief exposure to plants improves attention and concentration. This was shown in a study by Australian scientists who compared test results between two groups of teenagers. Fourth, Shinrin-yoku can improve sleep quality. In a 2005 study, participants with sleep complaints reported sleeping longer and better after 2-hour walks in the forest. How to practice Shinrin-yoku. No special skills or training are needed, but to get the most benefit from your forest visit, follow these simple guidelines. Concept the right place. There's no need to head into an impenetrable wilderness far from civilization. Look for the nearest green spaces. Even a park within the city can work. The key is that the place is quiet, has clean air, and is away from roads and crowds. Make sure there are easy-to-walk paths. It's hard to relax when you're bushwhacking through thick undergrowth. Pick a convenient time. British scientists believe that spending just 120 minutes a week in nature is enough to improve well-being. You can break that time up however you like to fit your schedule. For example, you could walk 20 minutes a day or take a couple of hours in the forest on weekends. Find a time when you can set things aside and enjoy nature without rushing. Don't forget safety. A forest can be a place of strength, but also a habitat for ticks. Wear long clothing and use insect repellent. Follow other safety rules as well. Don't venture too deep into the woods, especially alone. Don't stay after dark. Make sure your phone is charged, and bring water and snacks if you plan to be out for a while. Put away your gadgets. Before your walk, set your phone to silent and try not to use it, not even for photos. It's also best to avoid listening to music with headphones. These things will distract you from the process and prevent you from fully absorbing the atmosphere of the forest. Now don't rush. Shinrin-yoku is not physical exercise but more like meditation. The distance you cover doesn't matter. So take your time and walk slowly, listening to your body. You don't even have to keep moving. You can simply stand or sit in one spot. Focus on sensations. During your walk, engage all your senses. Start by looking around and noticing small details. Observe the texture of tree bark or how sunlight filters through the canopy. Take slow, deep breaths through your nose and enjoy the scent of trees and flowers. Listen carefully to the sounds of the forest. Birdsong, rustling leaves, the murmur of a stream. Feel the sun warming your skin. Touch the leaves, hold branches or stones in your hands. Try to let go of all thoughts and focus entirely on your sensory experience.